Naruto on the PlayStation 2 also made history with many great games, especially with its incredibly famous Ultimate Ninja franchise. Hi, I'm Valle, and in this video, I'm going to share my personal experience with the absolute best Naruto game on the PlayStation 2, which is Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4. Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4 was developed by CyberConnect and published by Bandai, a well-known publisher, in April 2007. The game features an original and captivating story that's really interesting, where we're training with Jiraiya and need to unravel a mystery in the village we're currently in. And it's really cool. There's a whole mysterious atmosphere, and of course, that's thanks to the amazing soundtrack. And the game follows the story from the beginning of Shippuden up to Team 7's encounter with Itachi in the Gaara rescue arc. In addition, we have the hero mode, where we relive the story from classic Naruto, but unlike the main story, here we follow that more slide-style fighting model. As for gameplay, it's divided into 3 parts: exploration, 3D combat, and the game's standard combat, which is 2.5D. Compared to the other games in the Ultimate Ninja franchise, for me, Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4 has the most dynamic and fun exploration, which could have been improved in the later games, in which you have much faster and more dynamic movement. You can basically turn into a blur, right? So I think it's L2 and X. Man, you move super fast. And that's really cool, right? Because you save time, you know? You have to explore. And besides that, we use our clones to unlock certain areas to be able to climb to higher places, right? This mechanic is really cool. And we keep evolving over time. Well, over time as well. We can make more clones to jump higher, and that really helps with the more platform-like exploration the game has. And during our exploration, when we slightly come across enemies, we're then transported into a 3D battle. It's pretty enjoyable and all, but as you progress through the stages, it starts to get quite frustrating because it breaks the overall pacing. I think this happens in the old Pokemon games. You're walking, and then your Pokemon fights, then you walk a bit more and something else fights. That really annoys me. Sometimes you're in a hurry, you want to grab an item that's way out in the middle of nowhere. And then you go running and bump right into an enemy, and then you load into a battle. Alright, fine, you go back. Then you have another battle. That's annoying, okay? I don't like that. I think it ruins the pacing. Granted, back in the PlayStation 2 era, I think this was more likely to happen. I'd like to reflect on that a bit. I wonder if, even back then, CyberConnect was already thinking about these little 3D battles, already shifting towards what would become Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. Were they already considering that transition from 2.5D to 3D? Because Naruto Storm 1 came out in 2008, and this game is from 2007, so that's really interesting. Really interesting, very interesting. Yeah, this really does break up the pace of the game during the exploration part. But what really breaks the pace even more is if you don't smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like, hype up this video, man. Take the chance, give it a like. Hype up the video so YouTube recommends us and we can keep growing. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. I'm counting on your help and support. Thank you very much. One of the positive points is that this game included an original storyline. That's a truly huge plus. Especially since we get to thoroughly explore Naruto's training a bit more deeply. And the little progression system the game uses at this part at the beginning is really interesting, right? You keep leveling up, you can feel the character's growth. That's cool. The only annoying thing is the mine. Having to explore that mine is tough, man. You have to go back and forth. You'll likely feel a little bit lost at first, but it's truly nothing you won't be able to successfully get through. And you'll end up using a lot of platforming elements. And that's the thing. I think they should have made much more use of the game's platforming elements and extended the original story a bit more. They definitely made the original story because in 2007, Naruto Shippuden, I think the anime had just premiered, right? So it wasn't very far along, except for the manga, so that's why the story in this game is short. The combat in the game is incredibly fluid and truly fun. Unlike Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3, it's much more dynamic. You can pull off cooler, more intricate combos, and they have really refined the overall gameplay experience. Plus, now we can choose transformed characters in the character selection menu, which wasn't possible in Ultimate Ninja 3. That's a good thing. And since this game came out before the manga's story had progressed much, it doesn't have Shippuden Sasuke, right? That annoying teenage Sasuke. So he's not in the game, which is a shame. When I played for the first time, I kept thinking, man, where's that Sasuke? Did he die or something? Why isn't he in the game? It was only after I started watching Naruto that I began to understand. Yeah, it was because of this game that I got into Naruto. I mean, I already knew about it, but I'm talking about actually watching it, understanding the story, and that's when I really got into anime because of Naruto, you know? He's like watered down sausage juice. So, man, what a great protagonist, right? There's nothing else to say, really. For me, I think he's the best protagonist, man. There's no protagonist like Naruto, man. He's just so good. Kishimoto really nailed it when he wrote this character. And one of the things that stands out most in this game is the fact that it's short. Plus, the exploration aspect helps break up the interruptions. At first, it doesn't bother you that much, but as the game goes on, it really starts to get on your nerves. And it would have been nice, like I said before, if they had extended the original story a bit more, or created more storylines. I think that's interesting, man. It brings some originality to the game, you know? It makes it a bit more unique, right? And not just that crazy adaptation of the anime from start to finish. As for the interface, it's quite pretty, really okay. Unlike Naruto Ultimate Ninja 3, which has a more generic and somewhat uninspired interface, here it truly possesses a distinct and engaging personality, and that is undeniably a very significant and welcome plus. The game's interfaces fit better with the game itself. Unlike Ultimate Ninja 3, where you'd look at the health bar and things seemed much more generic and less detailed, but not here. Here they really put in the effort and gave the game some personality. The Ultimate Ninja franchise has truly excellent soundtracks, and Ultimate Ninja 4 is certainly no different. The game features an absolutely amazing soundtrack, making everything feel much more immersive in this vibrant ninja world. And I truly admire how CyberConnect managed to brilliantly bring such an incredibly expressive soundtrack to life. To the Naruto games. From the Ultimate Ninja franchise to Ultimate Ninja Storm, they never miss the mark with the soundtrack, man. They really nail it every time. Naruto Ultimate Ninja 4 is a significant evolution in gameplay from the previous Ultimate Ninja 3. It brought significant robustness and meticulous fine-tuning to the game, and these crucial elements were very well implemented. And back in school, my friend Furpa and I, before we went to study, we used to play one-on-one matches in this game until it was time to go to school, and it was a really great time. And that's when I truly started getting into the captivating world of anime, watching Naruto, and from there on, the rest is indeed history. A lot of fun. Man, what a fantastic game. And as a bonus, I remember when he introduced me to this game, which actually belonged to another friend of ours who had lent him a PlayStation 2. He said, dude, there's a cool Naruto game. I said, but Naruto, I prefer Dragon Ball, it's better. But then I said, no man, it's different. Unlike Dragon Ball, where you just shoot powers, in Naruto you have to actually touch the guy to hit him. I was like, wow, what a conversation, man. I still remember that dialogue to this day. And so, alright, then I went to try out the game and found it interesting. I started playing, I finished it. We started playing against each other, and I started watching the anime, and it was really cool. And the first Naruto DVD I got with Peguinho was Volume 3, man. And it was still Play Arts, the one with the abos. And on that DVD, there was a fight with Kakashi, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura against Zabuza. And man, when I saw that fight, I thought to myself, this is quality stuff. It's insane, it's really good. And then I started watching and never stopped. Crazy, right? Crazy. So if you want to check out my other Naruto reviews, I'll leave the playlist there for you. If you want to see my other reviews of other games, I'll leave those there too. I want to give a huge thank you to the channel members. If you want to support the channel in another way, right, financially, you can become a member of the channel and help us grow and invest here to improve the content for you all. All right? And that's it. Thank you very much. See you next time. Oh, and just before I actually go, I have just one more very important final thing to share. Actually, one more.